Good morning. It's Wednesday, June 7th, 2023. This is your Georgia WeatherNet morning update. Georgia 511 traffic cam taking a look at Macon this morning. Looking pretty good out there. Fair skies, dry conditions, pretty nice start. As we take a look at this colorful map, this is our lower level water vapor imagery. A lot to say there, but it is a very useful tool to let us know what's going on in the atmosphere. And really a tale of two states right here in the state of Georgia. We have some very dry air cutting through the northern part of the state, very humid air down in South Georgia. This is all coming up from the Florida Panhandle, and it's going to bring some showers and a few thunderstorms as we get going today. And this is going to help keep a lot of those thunderstorms at bay. But notice plenty of moisture up to the north, and that is going to make it to us as we head toward the evening hours tonight. But if you notice it's fairly comfortable in North Georgia, this is why. And if it's warm and humid in South Georgia, that's why. And that's helping a few of those showers to pop up. Had a little thunderstorm right here starting to dissipate just across into South Carolina. Popped up just east of Hiltonia along the Savannah River. That continues to push off toward the east, but a couple little more pop-ups will be there. And you see some showers down to the south, and we overlay the infrared satellite imagery, and we see the cloud cover down in South Georgia. Pretty clear, fair skies up in the mid-state and up in North Georgia, but there are those clouds from Waycross down to Valdosta, Bainbridge, Cairo with a little bit of cloud cover, Albany with those clouds as well. So pretty much overcast as you head up toward Leesburg and up into Dawson in southwest Georgia. Let's take a look at our temperatures around the state. We see a few more 70-degree readings out there, so that's an indication that things could get a little exciting, especially in South Georgia. We get started at 70 this early in the morning. In Alma, Fitzgerald's at 70, Statesboro, Savannah is also at 70. Atlanta's even 70 degrees this morning, so just a little bit warmer today than it was yesterday. So general thunderstorm risk covers most of middle Georgia, all of South Georgia. Things are going to be fairly quiet because of that dry air in the northern part of the state. There's your level 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather, about the same spot that we talked about yesterday. Does cover Springfield, Rincon, and Savannah, right up to Statesboro. And then for tomorrow, all of South Georgia, and we'll call it about half of middle Georgia in that level 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather. General thunderstorm risk takes us right up to the north. As we take a look at Friday, things are going to be a little bit more settled. We're going to have drier air move in from the north. It's not going to quite make it all the way to South Georgia, so still looking at that general thunderstorm risk for the southern part of the state. So here's the modeling for this morning. Not really showing those little pop-ups, but they're going to be there as we move through the morning hours. Really watching this precipitation here moving up from Florida, going to be moving over the Panhandle and starting to move into South Georgia as we head toward 11 o'clock and noon today. And so that'll produce a good bit of rain. And then here comes that moisture in from the north. So we're kind of getting the rain and the moisture and humidity coming in from both directions. And we'll see that start to move into the North Georgia mountains a little bit later on this afternoon. And then we go toward 5 o'clock. You see some little dots here and there. So very isolated thunderstorms through the day today. Our main severe weather risk, again, is going to be from Statesboro and then east towards South Carolina. And the main threat will be strong straight line winds and some hail. This is not really a big tornado event. This is just some of those pop-up thunderstorms, and some could go a little strong. Also looking at, as we connect the dots here, this looks like a little frontal boundary, but so this is a sign that we could see a few strong thunderstorms there along that line as well. Overnight tonight, clouds, a few scattered showers around through the state. We start out tomorrow morning, a little more humidity. That means a little bit of fog as we get going, and a better chance of some showers and thunderstorms through the day. Low pressure locked in right here in northeast Georgia. That's that rising air. It's going to help those thunderstorms develop through the day. And then things look pretty quiet Thursday evening, but I think we're still going to have some widespread showers. And we move into Friday, that low pressure system starting to slide off toward the east. Slightly cooler and much drier air moves into northwest Georgia very early Friday morning. That starts to move through Atlanta as we get started on Friday, so our fog risk is really going to be non-existent on Friday morning. Still got that humidity in South Georgia. We move into the afternoon hours. Looks like things are fairly quiet. Maybe a few thunderstorms here developing in the southern part of the state, but the rest of North Georgia looks pretty good on Friday. Saturday looks good as well over most of the state, and then a few scattered storms return on Sunday. And you'll see all that here on your local forecast from northwest Georgia to southeast Georgia.